To this afternoon's town board work session of Monday, June 23rd, 2025. I'd ask everybody to please rise for a pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. So we're going to start with some town board work, our town board meeting items. We will have an executive session to discuss a litigation matter and a negotiation of land use, or should just say land acquisition. And that there's two relative to the Boulevard Ball and the Gun Club. Both of those are ongoing. Hopefully we'll have some announcements shortly. Okay, the first item on our agenda is going to be minutes. Then we go into a series of public hearings. 564 is 2190 to 2200 Worley. Do you have any idea who's presenting it? Sean. Okay. That's a comprehensive plan amendment, not a zoning. Then 565 is seeker determination on Millersport Highway. And that's, oh, sorry, that's development action. One public hearing followed by two development actions. Is there any questions about the seeker on this board at this time? Resolution 499 then is the adoption of local law to amend the zoning map for 3230 and 3238 Millersport Highway. Any questions or any last thoughts about that? Okay. Next items on the agenda then, an opportunity for consent agenda. Start with our resolutions. Council Member Berger, you've got a resolution for electric charging station rates.
Yes. We have 4 EV charging stations at various town facilities. Initially, several of them were using grant funds and we couldn't charge, and we have several more slated to be installed. So we are setting the rates, and we did an analysis looking at the other neighboring towns to come up with the rates. So the rates are 25 cents per kilowatt for the AC charging stations and 35 per kilowatt for the DC fast charging stations. And I so move.
Any questions about the resolution? Any reason to not include it in the consent agenda? Okay, resolution 567 is townwide road striping. It's a bond resolution. It'll require a voice vote, but are there any questions about that? Resolution 568 is consent to formation of Sawyer's Landing Waterworks Corporation, 42 to 50 Dodge Road. Any questions regarding that?
Where did you, oh, never mind.
Does that require a voice vote?
No.
No. Okay. Any questions about the formation of the corporation? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 569 is the consent of formation of Sawyer's Landing and Sewage Works Corporation. This one is...
We don't need a voice vote for this either.
Oh, okay. So we're okay doing this, no voice. Any reason not to include it in consent? Resolution 570 is a consent formation of 4780 Sheridan Drive Waterworks Corporation. Any questions regarding the formation? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 571 is consent to formation of the 4780 Sheridan Drive Sewer Works Corporation. Any questions about that project or that formation? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 57 or 572 is the Granicus LLC meeting management software for MinuteTrack CRS 5659. Any questions about the software? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 573 is an amusement license for Devolio. Questions regarding the amusement license? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 574 is a new firefighter for the Gettsville Fire Company. Any questions regarding the two appointments? Any reason to withhold them from consent? Resolution 575 is social media for Central Fire Alarm Office. Any questions regarding the resolution? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 576 are budget transfers and amendments. Any question about those? Any reason to withhold them from consent? Resolution 577 is an award of bid 2025023 for the thermal laser pro melt line striping system and driver, CRS 5654. Any questions regarding that award? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 578 is an extension of the Omnia contract number EV2516 for elevator maintenance and repair services, CRS 5566. Any questions regarding the resolution? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 579 is an approve the contract with ChargePoint Incorporated, CRS 5438. Any questions regarding the resolution? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 580 is changed order number 1 for Concrete Applied Technologies Corporation, North Forest Road with Klein Road intersection, pedestrian improvements, Town of Amherst, job 930069A, CRS 5660. Any questions regarding the resolution? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 581 is the street lighting utility markout service on the Mark Utility Locating Services Incorporated, Town Job 2023.036A, CRS ID 5661. Any questions regarding the resolution? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 582 is a laboratory technician for environmental chemistry, engineering for engineering plant, number 16. Any questions regarding the appointment? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 583 is motor equipment operator, engineering, 2 positions.
The next one, I thought.
The next one's withdrawn. So 583, keep going.
Resolution 583 is the motor equipment operator and engineering, 2 positions. Any questions regarding those positions? Any reason to withhold them from consent? Resolution 584 is withdrawn. Resolution 585 is to authorize travel to NYSPELRA Annual Training Conference. Any questions regarding the resolution? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 586 is change order number 3. It should say time extension. Progressive Roofing Incorporated, WPCF Roofing System Improvements, Town of Amherst, job number 2016.002B, CRS 5655. Any questions regarding the resolution with that Scrivener's error adjusted? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 587, Certificate of Municipal Use or State Use for NOCO Energy Corporation, CRS 5565. Any questions regarding the resolution? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 587 is Certificate of Municipal Use. Oh, sorry, I'm repeating myself. Resolution 588 is the purchase of sanitary sewer manhole filter replacement cartridges. Any questions regarding the resolution? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Communication 62 is the St. John Maronite Church request of fee waiver. Recommend we grant that fee waiver. Any reason not to do that via consent? Communication 63 is correspondence from Sean Hopkins Esquire regarding 2190 and 2200 Worley Drive. Yeah, so I recommend we set what are we, then why are we? Oh, okay. It was from Pat. All right. Great, so no action taken, we'll just receive and file that. Any reason not to do that via consent? Communication 64 is a notice of claim for
Jakila Petaway.
Jakila Petaway versus Town of Amherst et al. Recommend we receive this, refer to the town attorney. Any reason not to do that via consent? And communication 65 is an attorney affirmation in support of opposition to respondent cross motion and in reply Chad Sleeman versus Town of Amherst et al. And I would recommend we receive this and refer to the town attorney as well. Any reason not to do that via consent? Do you have any suspension items?
No.
No? Okay. Linda, where do we end up with the Gettsville Fire Company request? Perfect. Okay. There's a request the town has to sign on that they have permission to borrow for capital. Okay. With that, I'm going to motion to adjourn to executive session, discuss the litigation matter, and 2, negotiated land acquisitions. A motion to adjourn to executive session this time.